Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently Wednesday, January the 24th, 2024. Currently 6:18 a.m. Current temperature is 23.6, minimum of 25, maximum of 33 degrees Celsius. No rain today apparently, and 97% humidity. No rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. So 90%, very high chance of no rain. And that cyclone is still looming off the coast and not named, as far as I know so far. So anyway, we're going to head into town, show what we can while we walk along, like we normally do. It's been a while since I've done one of these. There might be a little bit more details that can be seen. So we'll see how we go. We've got a couple of hours to waste, about an hour and a half actually. We'll have a look at the cloud formations like we showed earlier. They're pretty full on, they're usually pretty full on before cyclones and that reach the coast. So it's interesting to have a look at how they look. There's Gundy Hill. Get on the right setting and we might be able to use it properly. Okay, so you can see over where the family barber is and the Jasmine's Thai massage down there, and then down towards the railway station. And back where I just came from, Gundy Hill direction, down Railway Street direction over there. We're heading down towards Station Street. Down to where Kirby's Corner used to be, that direction. Simon truck. Okay, so we're heading toward there's Station Street there. Towards the entrance to the railway. So if you're going to go to the railway station, that's the way to go to the entrance. If you're going a car or ute, whatever. There's the old Melinda Milk Factory way down there. The old Timsy Seafood. Right down the end, that yellow building. Don't know how well it'll show up on here. We don't have good enough zoom. Only got 2x zoom, so there's no point in trying to zoom in down there, but you can, well, I can see it, so hopefully it shows up. It's the old Kirby's Corner. Expressions of interest now. Owner open to build to new tenants' requirements. Conditions apply. Castleberry Coast Realty. As this is not advertising, well, not by us anyway, just showing what's here and what it's like. What's happening. And it's a little bit collapsed over the other side. I don't know if that shows up on camera. A bit dangerous. Should be a much better fence so people can't go in there. It could be quite dangerous. There's the Ampol service station, which used to be Caltex. And we'll show back in a sec to the Gundy Hill Hotel. Just there. Samoa's Gundy Hill Hotel. Ampol used to be Caltex, and the Metro, which used to be the Shell service station. Good year. And get the mobile service station. Just the whole time I've noted it's been mobile. You think this has been cleaned by now? You think even the people who run the businesses here would come and clean it? Goodyear and that. But no, this is my theory. I think they'd want to keep it clean, makes their business look better. Wouldn't take that long to get a leaf blower and just clean it off. All that excess stuff. We'll show back where we just came from. On the corner of Cassowary Street, the Bruce Highway, Edith Street. Goes back where we just came from. Trying to show as much detail as possible so we can look back years later and see things better. To Metro. Here's Cassowary Street. And here towards where the old squash courts used to be, which has been closed down for a long time. And a few other different businesses have been in it. It's the old Windy Hill Bakery. It's had a bit of work done to it. There used to be a sign across here for free parking, but it's not there anymore, and a lot of network car rental stuff's over there. So I don't know how they're allowed to do that legally. Have all that stuff there. It's supposed to be free parking for everybody. They're allowed to cover up all that. And there's your Innisfail Motors Group, there's been Carline Mufflers and A1 Exhaust over the years. A few other ones. Just checking the cloud formations again. So that was Innisfail Motor Group. There's Windy Auto Wash. The council was here one day doing stuff on here. I don't know what they actually did. I think they just cleaned it because it looks cleaner. A little bit cleaner. I'm too sure. There was a council person standing at this one. Probably just checking it out to see what needs to be done. I don't know. Back where we just came from. Innisfail Motors Group, the old bakery, Goodyear, Reese Plumbing. All that. The old Kobe's Corner is the car wash. It's a laser wash. For those wondering what it was back in the day. Looking back years later. There's your Mobil across the road. And we're coming up on Carbuta Street. There we go, Carbuta. It's 192 Edith, where the car wash is. So if you're wondering years later if it's not there exactly where it was, well, it was on the corner of Carbuta Street and Edith Street, across from 180. But we'll just have a quick look back so we can see it in all its glory. So think about when we're looking back 20, 30, 40 years from now, or anybody is, they can see, oh, that light still hasn't been fixed. Fluoro light. Network car and truck rentals, but anyway. So there's your 180 Edith Street. What's in there now that I know of is Hearing Australia, Rain and Horn's gone, down the Esplanade, where the old daycare used to be. Jackson and Jackson closed down and went bankrupt. Signal's still there, and Traffic Cartridges and Printing's still there, and so is Poochie's Lounge and the bike shop. So Wobble Inn bicycles are still there. It's weird how you show rubbish on a video and then you come past a month or so later or a few weeks later and the rubbish is still there. That hose there. But there's your 180 Edith Street. We went Big Tomato. Used to be in their Blockbuster Video, Alice's Diner. Things like that back in the day. Like way back in the day. So, tobacconist. So this is where Tropic Cartridges and Printing moved to, 180. A lot of people still ask where he's moved to. Trying to show as clear as possible what everything looked like. That sign's noisy. where Grasso Motors used to be. But there's Sundown Engineering. Bali Tropical North is closed down. I said, it had an end of lease sign on there, but it also said they'd retired. So, Sundown Engineering, where Bridgestone used to be. Yeah, Coastal Farm and Motorcycles. And the old rock shop and carpet place. So this is Pelican Street. We'll show Coastal Marine and Outdoors from across the road. It's a lot easier. Random Coles trolley. Nothing new. Another random Coles trolley. This area is a mecca for Coles trolleys. Woolworths trolleys and Kmart trolleys and all that. So there's your Pelican and Edith. Coastal Marine and Outdoors, just to show what it was like for us to look back on. Across to your Bali Tropical North, that pinky purple building. Spot on Tire and Mechanical was in there at one stage. Boat repairs, all those ones where that Bridgestone sign is. Wow. Yeah. I don't know if we can show it, but there's in there, you can see the water line from when the flooding was there. Yeah, it's about knee height. I won't show. If I had permission to show in there, well then I would properly go in there. Black and white pussycat. Maurice Grasso Motors. There's Tully Motors at one stage, there's been a few different ones. But I remember Crosland used cars being here too. Yeah, Crosland, or Crossland. And there's the old Anderson's carpet sign. Which is getting worse and worse and worse. Because, well, they haven't been there for years. There's been a few different things in there. There's a guy doing sort of an estate sale in there at the moment, or second hand. Some things well overpriced. Some things alright priced. So you can see the same things online for a lot cheaper sometimes. But anyway, that's all good. I'd be getting him to test stuff for us if you were to buy an electrical stuff from him. Nothing against him, it's just, well, second-hand dealers in general, you should do that with them. Right, so where Better Home and Living used to be. Remember, this was originally the when they first built this, it was for the mechanic that moved down to Tramway Street. They were in the back part of it, there where that roller door is. With Repco, but this was built for highway tyres. I remember that. Yep. There used to be a digital sign on top of that, and highway tyres had it. And we're coming up on Ibis Street, super cheap auto. So we'll look back because of the lighting, the way the sun is and all that. We'll look back and show. So you can get more of an idea of what it looked like. You can see the lighting's a lot better and it's a lot clearer. And look back where we just came from. There's your Page Park across there. Commonwealth Hotel, which gets painted every few years, which is good. Good to see. If they paint it, clean it up. Ibis. Takes you down to Tramway and Kookaburra Street and all that. Kookaburra Close, whatever it's called. Super cheap auto. Someone coming, so I'm going quiet for a sec. Now they're doing waterworks down here. The corner where KFC is and across to where IC Taylor's used to be. There's where Rebel Coffee moved to, and Kayla Lawyers is next to it. Innisfail Budget Backpackers over there. Coming up on the Wyong Chinese restaurant is over here. Wyong Chinese takeaway and restaurant. You can go in there and eat. It's for sale. It's been for sale for a while now. This being the Bruce Highway, of course you're going to get a lot of trucks and all that going along. Furniture world. Innisfail budget backpackers across there, which used to be Simbab Kebab and Innisfail building supplies. There's your Innie Inc, Studio Cafe and Tour Hub, and where Rebel Coffee used to be, it moved from there. And this phone and computer repairs place used to be in there at one stage. And there was Dave's Blue Ribbon Pies there at one stage. There's been a few in there. I'm pulling in right where I am, even though these places are closed. A lot of people park there and go across to Rebel Coffee. It used to be Smarter Computer Solution, now Smartphone and Computer Solutions. And this was, I don't know how you say the name, but it used to be a blinds place. Never actually heard anyone say the name. I know it's the lady's last name. Pretty sure, or the first name I forget. Bear with me with that. Can't pronounce everything. There's NQ Power Equipment, used to be RSCQ. Well, the girls used to have it. Good Internet Girl. This is Charles Street. You can see where they're doing the work beside KFC. We'll show as much as we can. Just Connor and Charles and Edith. Where they've dug up a fair bit. Of course we won't go in there. Show what we can. There always seems to be water in that drain every time I come past lately, even when there's been no rain. There's your Dove Street across there, where that car is, NQ Power and Mechanical, North Coast Machinery and all that. So we'll just quickly show along here. People say that KFC is moving to corner of Lily and Bennett Street, but I don't know yet. So one day we'll go inside and show KFC as it is now, where it is, properly. One time when I actually am going there. So there's your Dub Street there. And NQ Power Equipment. Anyway, we're going to show along here as best as we can. Well, as possible, but there's no workers here. No one to go off their tree. KFC sign. The big KFC sign's gone. The one that had the bucket and the used to be lit up in that back in the day. That's where we just came from. Be interesting to look back years later. I think the workers just pulled up, so we'll continue on. Yeah, a couple of workers have just pulled up, so we'll keep going on our merry way. But there's KFC. We'll show you where the sign used to be. I think the actual, oh no, they're still there. I thought the things that held up the sign were gone. It's KFC. Where Bar Track tyres used to be. There's where the KFC sign used to be. They haven't replaced it. I noticed it earlier this year or late last year. So, and there's your Tech Tune. Tech Tune Automotive. The old Sepoy house, which they preserve quite well. Anyway, I'll turn the camera the other way. Yes, I know that Sepoy, the old Sepoy house has been heritage listed. well looked after. Yeah, they've done well. The garden always looks nice. So we're coming up on Glady Street. Sign's not here. It's just silly. I think they should put it back up here. Or get a new one put here. Especially being on the highway where people are going to drive along, trying to see which way we're going to go. We'll go straight ahead and around past Roscoe's. We might have to part one and part two it. I keep running out of space where I'm trying to edit. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The Anzac Memorial Park across there. But yeah. Trying to save up to get something better to be able to edit with. More storage. So if anyone wants to donate towards that, feel free with the PayPal link in the description. It's a building that was built for Plains Video years ago. Don Lane and his family. Not the American Don Lane. One that used to have his shop up in Edith Street. Just around from Hungry Jack's. There was a job, a couple of video stores for a while. Plains Video, Civic Video, Video 2000. Can't remember the order, but and then Workways was in there. And now it's part of Bunnings. And there's Bunnings over there, which was Chemist Warehouse. The warehouse, the Sam's warehouse, the warehouse is going backwards. And all that, so there was a tractor place in there, there was a wine place in there, so wine warehouse. Well, that random Kmart trolley, they don't seem to come pick them up. I've reported them on the Snaps and Soul back before. Kmart trolleys, and they're there 6 months later. It's over at the memorial thing there, which they've been doing up for a while now. Probably getting in while it's sunny. Coles, Seapoy Corner. Hungry Jack's over there. AIDAK, I don't know how you say that, so we don't try and butcher it. This was built for Chemex, this part here. I remember Chemex being a laundromat back in the day, where that is. There's your Roscoe's, which used to be a service station in that spot. Roscoe's Pizza, an Italian restaurant. A lot of people wonder where that moved to, because there's no big sign out the front. As you can see from the road, a lot of people think, oh, what happened? As I've been asked, what happened to Roscoe's Pizza? How come it's not where it used to be? And then I say, oh no, it's down on the corner near Bunnings, across from Hungry Jack's. Oh, I drove past it many times, didn't even know it was there. So my friends from Cairns like to stop in there on their way back from Tully into the old restaurant. They had no idea where it was. If they put a sign up on the corner, a big lit up sign where the service station one used to be, then you'd see it a mile away if it was lit up. Especially lit up when it's open. But anyway, we'll continue on down here. You're running down to Butchery across the road to my left. Harvey Norman. There's a few different places in that spot over the years. Okay. Where Poochie's Lounge used to be, they're out at 180. But it's all part of the great flavour of India, which seems to do quite well. Often see people sitting outside and inside. The tobacconist, one of 5 tobacconists we got in town. Where Sports Stop used to be, Alan Jerd's shop back in the day. I think this has been painted just not too long ago. White wall. There's your Masala Bite, where the other Indian restaurant used to be. That's where Bedrock Cafe is. Where, what was it? Table 39 and the food station used to be. And Vinnie's. Crown Hotel, and this is where thing it used to be. There was the Indigenous artwork place, Tropic cartridges and printing, Bedrock Cafe, all that along here. Any show we can show. If you want to know why I'm not showing as much detail as I normally do of this place, then have a look on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. You'll see the details of why I'm only just walking past and not showing detail as much. I'm showing as much as I can. Yes, I was threatened by someone there. As far as I'll mention it. And we're going to go across to the BP. That's where I'll stop for a bit. And then we'll continue on our merry way. After I've got my drink from there. This is Lily Street, Lilly, corner of Lily and Ernest Street. That's down towards Gladys Street. We were before. There's your BP service station. Still got an hour to fill in, so
2,568.
right. So we're out of the BP. We've got McDonald's, Hammond's Electrical across there, Crown Hotel back there, we're in Durham Hotel. And then the Salvation Army Family Store. There's a McDonald's there. Open 24/7, dining room open 5 AM till midnight. So drive-through is 24/7. So 5 AM till midnight. It's the restaurant part. Dine in. That's the playground. With people looking back, wondering what they had here. It'd be nice if they had an indoor playhouse, like some you see on American and Canadian YouTube and that. YouTubers' videos. That'd be great for the weather. Nice air conditioned one. Okay, Johnny Motors here. Yeah, they used to sell. Used to have a real estate in part of it. So finally taken away all the faded signage that was hanging up in there. Here's your Mamu, the Karen Croft building. Mamu Medical Services. There's Cynthia's Direct to Public Wholesale Fish Market, and the NDIS Mission Australia. I don't ever see anyone going into there. Define Normal, I see people going into now and then. It was getting painted the other day. So this is Mamu Health Services Limited, Innisfail Primary Health Care Centre. You got Domino's Pizza, where the ATM used to be here for a bit. We'll come up in the Subway. You got Kmart, but there's Define Normal, which is an NDIS disability support place, as far as I know. And Backpacker Shack. And then where Roscoe's used to be, where the big white wall is, with the mould on the side. There's your Subway. Subway the restaurant, not Subway the train station. Just came out through there. What came out close? They used to have a big sign saying their hours, which was a lot smarter. Sort of above those gas cylinders there. Gas tanks. So I might go for a bit of a walk around and then come back. Nice guys, spot cleaning. Thought he had a dog with him, but no, spot cleaning. Good to see. Long handled brush and shovel thingamajig. I know they don't open until 8 o'clock today. It's Wednesday, so. Hey, how you going? It's a load of me. I have no idea who it was, but anyway. Let's see properly. That load would be nice. Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. Sometimes there's someone who recognises you from the channel or from Facebook and that. That says hello. Being nice. So. No, they see the camera and, oh. Yeah. No idea. That's what I was talking to someone else. And you feel like quite the deal. Oh well. You look right my direction, so it's good enough. Enough for me. I'll go for a bit of a walk. Hogan and Associates. If you look at my flood videos, you'll see people putting sandbags over there. A lot of backpackers coming out of the backpacker shack helped out with that. I would have, but my arms with arthritis and that really don't do any good with it. Wouldn't be able to lift them. And as it was, I got sick for a few weeks after that due to the floods and that. So we're going to cross over, go down McGowan Drive, do a bit of a block here, I think. Yeah, I think I'll have to part 1, part 2 it. Because it tends, I don't like having to shrink the quality. I had to do it with one of my others. The one from Centenary Bridge to the Jubilee Bridge. That one there I had to shrink the quality. I'm not a fan of. Let's go from 4K to 1080. So I like showing as clear as possible so we can look back. See all the changes and all that. Okay. As usual, there comes a time where you miss having the bins around. We're taken away by the council. Hopefully the next mayor gets in and puts them back. Realises how much we do need them in these different places. I'll walk the extra mile to get to a bin, but a lot of other people won't. So across here is where people were talking about the other day on Facebook, where there used to be a basketball court in Loft Park, but the pole's still there, but nothing else. It hasn't been looked after for years. It was put up, well, probably late 90s, like the Rotary or, I can't remember if it was Rotary or a Lions Club or one of those types of clubs, and it just never got maintained. Like there used to be one out at Flying Fish Point, near where the barbecues and that are. That's long gone, it was never looked after. That's the thing, if you put in infrastructure like that, then it's good to maintain it. Like they put in the basketball hoop at Rena Lakes, never maintained it. Plus, never put a half court there, like a cement half court. Or bitumen, something you can bounce a ball on easily. And it's a waste, it's just grass. So, cross over. You probably won't walk down there because it's usually covered in mosquitoes and there's often people, intoxicated people around. But this is all Roth Park along here. After many times of mentioning it on the Snap Sense app, they did come and clean up a lot of it. I've shown videos of it the way it was, and then the way it, when they've cleaned it up a few times, it needs to be cleaned up regularly. This is down McGowan Drive. You can see how it really needs pressure washing and leaf blown regularly. Personally, wouldn't walk down there nowadays. And you can see where this was all flooded. It flooded all down here late last year, December the 17th and that. Of 2023. So there's your Chowai Hall across there. Sorry, I'm trying to record with a soft drink in one hand, camera in one hand, in the other hand, and shopping bags, reusable shopping bags. There's your Innisfail memorial baths, the pool. Well, there used to be a mural on there years ago, I remember. No, there was some sort of mural on there. It's been many years. I know they've got new people running it. They were asking for people last year. They found people. There's some memorial baths. They're on McGowan Drive. Nice tree canopy up here. I always try to show it, but the way, too much stuff with me to be able to do it. I'll be crossing over. You can see why. You got to do what's safe. Let's look at the entry pricing on the pool while we're here, for anyone interested. Adult casual entry, $4. Pensioner, $3.50. Child, $4. Spectator, $2. 20 visit pass, $85 for adult, $65 for pensioner, and $75 for child. Oh, there's your times on there. Hopefully that's readable. Bear with me. Weekdays 5:30 a.m. till 6 p.m. Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Sundays 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yeah, that's your times. So if you're ever wondering, all those times and prices are correct at the time of recording. Yeah, we can't guarantee it's going to stay those times or prices. Like I said, this is McGowan Drive. Heading up towards Owen Street. There's your little kids part of the town pool. Yeah, still got the water slide there. On the other side, it was closed off. There's often a lot of cyclists in uniforms and that around. I think they're part of clubs and that. I know some of them definitely are. McGowan Drive bus stop. Why anyone would go to here when you can go to the Food Emporium and catch the bus, but anyway, so close. Maybe different buses go from there. Oh, they got the Price Buster sign up there now. I was thinking of that the other day, where the reject shop one used to be. It'd be good to have the Price Buster sign. So we'll get a photo of that in a minute. Once this vehicle goes past. People think you're trying to take video and photos of them, which I'm not. Far from it. People who know me know I'm always trying not to, out of respect. There we go, got the signage best as I can. So this is Owen Street, heading up towards Lily Street. What time is it now? 7:01. Still got around an hour until Kmart opens. So might be part 1, part 2, part 3. We'll see what we can show in the time. So might go a little bit further around somewhere else where there's a bin. Go through the old Food Emporium car park. There's your other Price Buster sign over there. One of the cyclists with the club uniform and that on. This mural. Be nice if they got someone to come along and redo it. Just, like, not change it, just touch it up so it looks the same, just rejuvenate it. Get Glenn to do it. The council knows Glenn. Glenn's just the guy to do it. I'm getting to put something on there that protects it a bit more. That'll last longer. He's brilliant. I hope they get him to do a whole new one, different one. A lot of school students, high school students, did this one, and I'll look at the sign, what it says. Sure, I read the date somewhere. Well, it should be on there, but it's not. It's on the plaque around the corner. There is a plaque. So we'll check that out for history. There's a plaque. It's around the corner from here. Just here. See what it says. 2008. 7th of January, 2008. Down there. A lot of people exercise, walk along here. So we're always conscious of people. Might show some people from behind, just showing that people are using the area and all that. We do that, but not overboard. People they say to me, oh, how come you don't show a lot of people in your videos? Well, privacy for one thing, respect to the other, and it's common sense. I know a lot of YouTubers that have copied this idea over the years, show a lot of people and just don't care. But for me, I do care. There's a Woolworths loading dock over there. So we'll get a fair bit of exercise in this time, doing this. Country Women's Association Hall there, the white building. And the old infant welfare place. And the police station. There's some police across there. Walking around. Actually good to see. They don't hassle people that don't need to be hassled. Aren't doing anything wrong. She's delicious. Very popular. I think I've only ever had that once. Got a bin. Always good to see. There's your Ramage. like liaison officers. One of them anyway. Smoke Mart. Ramage does well. Innisfail Courthouse. The old APSM. Basically the ANZ building, Nolan's building, Coles. Like that, back in the day. It's come a long way. Even since I last come along here. They got the bats and everything. Really Bradford bats for insulation. Alrighty. Go along. So that was Rankin Street. And now on to Edith. Just the main street of the Innisfail CBD. Coming up on Brumbies. The bakery is for sale at the time of recording this, still for sale. The old Burn Travel. You can see Qantas over there on the old Burn Travel, and Street Ice Cream. What used to be Dairy Queen and Izzy's. There's your bakery, Brumbies. And the new tobacconist, which I would have shown, but there was, yeah, it's hard when there's people around to show it. Chemist Warehouse, covered walkway. It'd be awesome if they put another one in across to the post office and another one from Famishes to the Commonwealth Bank corner there. That'd be amazing if they did that. I'd be quite happy. Another one across. I don't know. I think those two would really help a lot of people in the wet and in the heat. We're having heat waves at the moment. The cyclone's heading down towards Townsville direction. At the time of recording this, last I read, just during the night, was your Target Health, where Target Medical Health, Medical Centre, Target Health, where Target used to be. Country Target, Target Country. A lot of other places, I can't mention every single one. As you can see the signage. Well, I could mention every one, but we'd be here for hours. Like me takeaway. I remember that being Pete's and then Jono's, and yeah, been a few. Just look down here to Street. Where K-Town Shoes used to be, which is right at home in home care and assistance. And then Soul Patterns and Chemists is moving into the Target Medical Centre. This one here, moving down to there eventually. The sign's been there for a while. Nothing's happened yet. If anyone can get some photos in there before they close down and put them on old new Innisfail photos, that'd be great. Of the inside of there. Terry White Chem Mart. Remember this as Angie Sewing Centre back in the day. Who remembers Angie's Sewing Centre? Yeah, could do with a bit of doing up, as you can see underneath the awning there. Wow, might be termites or something, I don't know. GB Games. Oh, we'll walk down here, might as well. See, we've got time to waste. Time to fill in. As long as the batteries last on the camera, it's all good. Yeah, EB Games, where Dom's Fun Food Centre used to be. Where San Vecchio and San Pagano had their fishing and tackle places, one after the other. That's Ice Cream Junction. Where Ice Cream Junction and the barber shop is where the fishing and tackle sports places were. Coles, the Sepoy Corner. This used to be all Sepoys back in the day. I saw it once or twice coming up on holidays in the 80s when it was still here. I don't think we ever went in it, but we went past it. I don't recognise it. The green building. When I see photos, I'm like, yep, that's what I remember. So this has been cleaned just lately. Looks a lot cleaner than it used to be. Let's pay this here. There's your intersection going across to Hungry Jack's. Down to Ernest Street, sorry. Ernest Street's over there. Going across Edith and ending up down at Ernest Street, Hungry Jack's. All that stuff. The Hungry Jack's there. For those watching from America and that, same as Burger King, same company. Alrighty. Continue along. About there. Jack's. Running down to Butchery. So across the outside of the buildings across the road. Remember the laundromat being in here. There was Innisfail Diner a bit further down. Basically where Masala Bite is. The Innisfail Diner during Cyclone Larry, it was there. Then there was a real estate agent. I think First National was in one of these. It's become the extra part of Harvey Norman. There was a job agency. There's been a few different things over the years. And where all this green is and the blue up here, the tiles, I remember a lot of that being a mechanic. In the early 90s, there was a mechanic there. I will just quickly show across where we were earlier. So this might be a part 2 or 3 by the time you see this. So keep an eye out for the other parts due to the lack of storage where I edit. See the green coming through. Where Prices Plus, Crazy Clark's used to be. Pardon me. Pardon me. It's across where we can't show too much because of that person, so we won't mention any more of that. Whew. But we might stop the video up here. Can't just record continuously for hours and hours unless I had enough storage. Got enough storage on the camera. It's just for editing. So up to the Lily Street. See where a jet plane would have went across. There's a line there. BP. This is the corner of Lily and Ernest Street, Bruce Highway. Down Lily Street towards Innisfail Food Emporium, where I was showing that mural earlier. It's down there. Do about 45 minutes to fill in. So we'll go down here, we'll cross over, and might actually go to McDonald's to get something small, and I can sit there and fill in time. Dara doesn't seem to be overly looked after these days, as you can tell. A lot of weeds in amongst the pavers and bricks. So we'll go up to just past the traffic island there and cross over. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes Reborn, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Check the links in the description to donate to the channel if you would like to. There's a PayPal link for donating. There's some links to the flood videos in there as well, which you can have a look at. Different other videos, check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. All the photos, feel free to join. If you join, accept the rules at the bottom of the information. Otherwise, Facebook just automatically cancels the request to join. No, I didn't even get to see it, that you requested to join. So feel free to come on there and put your own photos and that. Keep it all G-rated, of course. Stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next one.